Hey guys, it is midway through January. That means it's time for a What Sold video. For those of you who wonder, I record clips throughout the first couple of weeks or throughout the time period that this video is supposed to cover, and as I sell them, so I don't do it all at once. I just literally, you'll see me doing some in the morning, some in the evening, some in the afternoon, and then I edit them all together into a What Sold video so you can see what I've sold over the last couple of weeks. Basically, this is a majority of what sold in the first 2 weeks in January. I have a sale in the card catalog. It's an $8.40. And this is a tie. And it's this goofy weightlifting. It's a Brooks Brothers tie. It's a weightlifting gorilla. It's been around for a while, but I just sold it on eBay for $9. It's a trap. It's a trap. Oops, sorry. You don't get me. I have a sale in the closet, and I think it's on this side. It is a Spirit jersey from Disneyland Resorts. That's Adidas. Nope, right there. There we go. Really cool Spirit jersey. It is a size medium. I picked up at a yard sale for $1 or $2. And just accepted an offer. Went back and forth with them for a bit on eBay. Sold it for $20. I have a sale in Bin A. I just listed this, I think, yesterday. So it was a quick sale. It has Taylor Swift, always is. I came across this in a yard sale, the 1989 album. And it's cool. It comes with these, like, they're photographs and they're made to look like Polaroids. And it's a really cool, I think it's a Target edition. But I just sold it on eBay for $20. I have a sale from the shelves, and this is the only one up here, so I'm assuming it's this one. One of the missions sold again. This is the Mission San Francisco Solano. There's a little picture of it right there. This one actually has a cross. A lot of my missions, I'm missing the little teeny metal cross. If you watch that video, I know I dropped some when I was picking them up. The crosses, and you can't find them once they drop. And this sold for almost $29 today on eBay. I have a sale out of the J bin. Whoa! Actually, I got shoe set up over here, drying, which makes this a little bit more difficult. All right, so it's hat. It's a Philadelphia Flyers orange hat, so it should be really easy to spot. There we go. I see something orange down here. Yeah, I saw a coral down there, but that's not it. So this is a really cool hockey hat. Philadelphia Flyers. If I was a hockey fan, I probably would keep it myself. I do like hockey, but I don't really follow any particular team. Not as much of a hockey fan as I'm a baseball fan, obviously. But anyways, I just sold this on eBay for, you know what, I completely forgot to check. I want to say around $12-ish, but I'm gonna have to put it up here to show you guys how much I sold it for on eBay. I have a sale in the garage bookcase. It's a book. If that makes any sense. Actually, I see it right there. Let's move the creeper. This is Michael Crichton. When he was writing under a pen name when he was going to college back, I don't know, 50s, 60s, 70s, I'm not sure. And then they reprinted it. I believe this is from the 1990s. It's Hard Case Crime. And I don't usually read this kind of stuff, but I read this. And it actually was really good. I enjoyed it, surprisingly. A little dated. You could tell it was written in an earlier decade. And there's more of them. But I finished this one, liked it, put it up on eBay, just sold it for $9. I do have a couple more from him, but I haven't read through them yet. But I'll eventually read them and then probably put them up on eBay also. Just another rainy day in the desert. It's a good rain. It's good. It's giving our lime tree a little bit of a nice long drink. Very nice. No flooding yet. That's a good thing. I have a sale over here in the card catalog. I think it's in the film strips drawer. It's this little wooden pen that I picked up somewhere. Little tabby cat. Kind of looks like our cougar. Just sold it on eBay for $7.50 something odd cents. I have a sale in the I bin. And it might... I'm kind of feeling like it was a recent... Yeah, there it is. It's a recent sale. It was a layered down. Let me actually close this. So I got a vintage Aladdin Stanley thermos. And unfortunately, the body was a little rusted out. So I didn't know what to do. I'm like, I can't really sell this. And then I noticed that people part them out and actually make more money on the parts than like selling the whole thermos. So I pulled this out because this is in good condition. This is the cap/cup. And I forgot the exact model, but it's listed in my listing. And I just sold this on eBay for $18.99. I have a sale in the card catalog and left cards. And it is a pen that I've had for a while, if I can find it. There it is. It's a vintage cruise line pen. It's for, I believe it's Carnival. It's a ship called the Jubilee. It's not, doesn't exist anymore, but this came from a pen collection that I got eons ago in an estate sales picker sale. And just sold it on eBay for $18.95. I have a sale in the closet, and it's one of the missions. I think it's the one that's further in. Yeah, it's one of these smaller ones back here. Let me see. Let me grab it. Sorry, guys. I had to do some digging. So this is the Mission San Francisco DSEs. Just sold this on eBay for $18.99. I have a sale in the J-Bin. Let's get this down and maneuver it. It's a shirt that I came across. Whoa, that's heavy. Shouldn't be too deep. Shirt that I came across, bought from an estate sale, and it was new with tags still. There we go. It's a Quicksilver, like Hawaiian shirt. There we go. Quicksilver Hawaiian shirt. There's a specific name for this model, and I can't remember, but it's super soft. I sold it on eBay just now for $38. My next sale is coming from the Garage Bookcase, and it's a smaller paperback. I think it's kind of tucked behind here. Let me move some CDs out of the way. This is a paperback of King Rat. It's a James, is it Clavell or Clevel? I don't know how you pronounce his last name. Shame on me. This is the #1 in the Shogun series. The first chronological story-wise, I think. No, it's not chronological. This is just how he wrote it. It was actually quite good. I put it up for sale because it was worth selling and just sold it on eBay for a little over $7. I have a sale from this top rack, and this is a really good sale. This has been around for a year and a half, actually. Let me grab this. Oops, upside down. You know what? Let me get it over at the table so I can show you guys. I'm not going to open it, but I'll show you more what it is. Okay, this is a model, I guess you would say. I got this from somebody on Whatnot, and I've forgotten how much I put into it. It was an expensive buy, but at the time these things were selling for $200 plus on eBay. But I listed it in April of 2024, and it is January 2nd, 2026, and I just finally sold this. Somebody from Puerto Rico bought it for $193 on eBay tonight. I sold some items out of the bin D, which was right there, so I pulled it over here. And I think I see it straight down. But this type of bin is kind of bad to use unless you're on the bottom. Because this, I don't know. I'm finding some problems, so I'd like to get another bin with that, like the removable cat, to replace this one. Although I love this. It's a nice deep bin. It's great. But, it's not perfect. So this is a pair of vintage camera lenses for, I want to say it's Petri? Yeah, Petri Ox lens. Let's see if I can do this one-handed here. If not, you'll see an edit. Yep, you're going to see an edit. There we go. So you can see the inside lens, and I think that's it's another lens of some sort. Just sold this on eBay for about, I want to say $16 to $18. I have a sale in the G-Min, which was right there. Pulled it out and went digging, so you guys didn't have to listen to a lot of that. This is an old listing. It's been up for at least 2 years. This is an old Russell Athletic t-shirt. for the Southern California Conservatory Theater. I think it was 1980, Man of La Mancha and the other things that they performed. Charlie's Aunt, Paint Your Wagon. I believe this came from the Greg Cannon estate sale. It was a vintage t-shirt and I snapped it up and just sold it on eBay for, gosh, you know what? I forgot to look. But I believe it's between $16 and $18. I have a sale from the card catalog. I believe it's an 813. It's an actual brooch frame. I can find this thing. There you are, down here. So this is a coral brooch frame, and it's a patented frame. And they actually were selling on eBay. So I put this up for sale and just sold it for... No! And just sold it for $28.50. So I'm assuming someone's actually going to build a brooch onto this. I'm not sure. But it's pretty cool for just a frame. I have a sale, and it's down here. I have to pull it out here. There we go. So this was picked up at a yard sale quite a while ago. It is a sealed copy of a 1990s game called Last Action Hero. And I need to dust it off a little bit. It's gotten dusty sitting around. And finally sold on eBay. This guy was kind of lowballing at first, but he came up very quickly. And I accepted an offer of this. I think I was asking like close to 80, and I accepted 70. So I just sold this on eBay for $70. I had a sale from the Baker's Rack way out there. It's the Burt and Shaun White collaboration snowboarding boots that I picked up at Angel View. If you guys have seen the video, it actually aired somewhat recently. Picked this up for, oh my gosh, I forgot how much I picked this up for. Woo, the furnace is going. That's one of the first times this year the heater's gone off. It doesn't really get too cold in the desert. Well, I take that back, it does sometimes. Picked it up for, let's say, $20. I think that's what it was. I think it was $20 plus tax. And just sold it on eBay for $61. I have a sale in the eBin. It's a recent listing, so it should be on the top. Yeah, it's a video game. So easy to spot. This sold for, I forgot where I picked this up. I think it was a garage sale. Not for much. It was pretty decently priced. But just sold it on eBay for $15. I have a sale in the garage bookcase. It's a cookbook. It's a thicker one. Might be this one. It's called Fanny Farmer's Cookbook. Yeah, there we go. It's kind of dark back in this corner. So this just sold on eBay. Haven't had it up for too long, maybe a week at most. And it's going all the way to Alabama for $12 and something odd cents on eBay. I had a sale in Binti, and man, did I have to go digging, because it was way down at the bottom. I literally had to pull out every single, don't mind the mess, every single hat that was in here already. This has a lot of, this bin is almost entirely hats. But I finally got down to the bottom and found it. This is a Mercari sale. It's a Depeche Mode, Songs of Faith and Devotion. Sold it for $5. Yeah, I've got a sale in Bin G. Probably need to pull this out. We'll see. Let me try something different. This is awkward. Oh, it might be okay. It's a white shirt. I do believe it's that, as long as it's a large. It's a large, hooray. Okay, let's push that back temporarily. So this is a shirt that I got at a estate sale. It's for the Thing Shop, and it's like an advertisement for a shop in San Diego, California. Really cool graphics on it. You can only see the front, but I'll put this up so you can see the back hit. Just sold this on eBay for a little over $20. Well, you know what? I've forgotten how much I sold it for. It'll say right here. I have a sale out of Bin A. It was right there. Let's go. We're going digging. It's a shirt that I've had around for a while. The Rothko camo shirt. I forgot where I got it. Who knows at this point. It's a hat that looks like camo. Yeah. So nothing to see here, just a really cool camo shirt. and darn, that's flipped upside down too. But it's a Rothko, and just sold it on eBay for a little over $13. Have a sale from the card catalog. It's from drawer 813. It's a bow tie necklace. Oh, there it is right there. Probably should put it in some plastic before I actually pack it up. This is probably faux abalone, but I'm not 100% certain on that. And it's definitely pewter. It's not like silver or sterling or anything like that. But it's a cool little bolo tie. And just sold that on eBay for a little over $27. I have a sale in the card catalog. It's up here. I'm not supposed to put anything up here because this is Tammy's territory. But I cheated this morning. I listed this morning. It's a remote control to a DVD VHS unit that I had bought for $10. And unfortunately, there's some issues with the unit, but this works perfectly fine. And I literally sold this in a few hours for $10. I had a great sale that came out of the shelves over here. It's an I bought it over a year ago at Costco. They had the set for Magic the Gatherings. It's a Lord of the Rings specific one. And I bought it. I don't know if I think they were on clearance. So I forgot how much I had into it. I think I paid like $32 a piece for them. And they've been sitting for about a year. But I just sold both of them to the same person. They ordered two, which is all that I had. And sold them for about $62 and some change on top. So I won't double my money, but I'll definitely make a nice profit. And this was on eBay this afternoon. I had a sale in the H bin, which is my most massive bin. So I had to pull this thing out because anything I sell from here I have to dig for. And it was down about midway. Pulled it out. This is an old... It's a vintage Schaefer pin on like a faux marble base here. It's metallic. It's really interesting. But Schaefers can go for money. It's really interesting. This, I was bidding on an auction. It was basically a shelf of a bookshelf. It had a lot of knickknacks on it, it had a lot of knickknacks on it from, I don't know, there was a lot of horse figurines that were metal. And I look like I just rolled out of bed. It's because I have just rolled out of bed. And I'm filling the overnight orders now before I go to the post office. And I bid on that and I won it. And the horse figurines were worth a little bit of money. I made my money back with them. And then I saw this. And then I saw this. And I'm like, oh, that's pretty. But I didn't realize it was a Schaefer until I actually looked at it. And I know Schaefers can be worth money. So I just took an offer on this because it's been up for a while on eBay. Just sold it for $40. I have a sale from the garage bookcase. It's a manual. And I don't see it up there. I think it's this one. Is Honda Civic? Yeah, I think it's this one. Pull it out. Forgot how much I have into this, but generally with these types of things, it's like $1, maybe $2 if, at most. Just sold this on eBay for $9.99. I have a sale in bin C. Pulled it out. Had to dig through. Almost that's all from bin C. Dig through all of it actually, because this was the very, very, very bottom. This is an old. I don't know if it's a card holder or what exactly it was. It was just something at a yard sale. I'm sorry, an estate sale that I found kind of interesting. And what it says is 100,000 Mile Club United. It's a United Airlines thing that they must have given to customers back in the day. And it's been up for sale for quite a long time. Finally sold it on eBay for $12. I have a sale in the closet. It is the Carhartt sweatshirt that it was a little bit too snug for me because it was a woman's size. But I got this at a local thrift store for $10 and it was new, which is unusual. You know, usually they charge $10 for something used, but it's cool. So it was new with tags, a Carhartt relaxed fit sweatshirt with this cool little side hit on the sleeve. And I tried it on and it did fit, but it was just a little bit snug. And then I realized it's women's. I need a little bit more room up top because I have very broad shoulders. So I could have kept it. I wouldn't have worn it out in public because it's like a muscle shirt on me. But I just sold it on eBay for $33. I have a sale in the office bookcase. This book's been around for over a year, but I finally just sold it. Just pulled it from there because it would have toppled over if I tried to do one hand. This one's called The Port of Chicago and the St. Lawrence Seaway. It's a vintage book. And I basically took an offer. Somebody gave, I was asking 20, I think 27 or $26, and somebody offered me 20, and I'm like, sold. This has been here for a year. It's time for this to go to a good home. I have a sale in the K-bin, pardon me. I put this up for sale yesterday. It actually sold overnight, but then the person canceled the order. He said he ordered it by mistake. I'm like, okay. It's a Blu-ray set for Avatar, but someone came back like half a day later and just bought it at full price today, which was $10. I have a sale in the C-bin, which I just had a sale with earlier, and I was digging around, and I remember seeing this, and before I repacked it all back up. So it's underneath the hats, and I think this is it. Hold on, let's see if I can visually see it. Yeah, it's Sorcerer's Apprentice. You can barely see it through the bubble wrap, which I've got to add more to. So I'm going to drop a picture of it right here. Sold it on eBay tonight for $10. Oh, and I think this is a Dave and Teresa gift, so thank you guys once again. I have a sale in the C-bin, and I think it's on top, so I don't have to pull it off. This might be it. This is not the vintage shark tooth hat. This is a modern version of it, I guess you could say. But it's a really cool shark tooth hat for the Las Vegas Raiders / Oakland Raiders, whatever. I was just having a conversation with Tammy. There's a kid, I can't think of his name. He's a quarterback for Indiana, who's probably going to go number 1 in the draft. And these guys have the number 1 draft pick, so I hope they pick him up, because they've been terrible the last couple of years, and maybe a new quarterback and the superstar kid can turn it around. Now this one has some condition issues. You get a little bit of rust right there. The brim, it's not bent, but there's a little in it. But I sold this today on eBay for $28. So I sold a pair of Trader Joe's items. I don't get many of these because sometimes it takes me forever to sell through anything Trader Joe's. But these are new tote bags that I picked up a few months ago. One teal, one peach. I sell them in sets of 2. I only have 2 sets. But just finally sold it on eBay for $18. And I think they were $4 a piece. So it's like $8 into 18. So if I'm lucky, maybe double my money or a little bit less. I do not do well with retail arbitrage. I never have. I have a sale in the closet. It's one of my missions. And actually, this is a repeat buyer. I think this is their 3rd or 4th mission they bought from me. And I'm really appreciative of that. They're local to California. They're not too far away. They're in Santa Ana, I believe. This is the mission San Luis Obispo de Tolosa. And it's on one of the smaller boxes. It's interesting. It is missing its cross, but it's in fantastic condition. So I'm going to pack that up and get that off. Oh, and before I forget, I sold it for $28. That was pretty good. Had some good ones there. Tell me which one was your favorite sale that I made. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.